worked with just absolutely wonderful and delightful people, including Frank Gehry. Frank became a real mentor for me. He was not only a mentor for me as an artist, as a designer, but also as a business person. He was a really brilliant business person. And he helped me deal with the kind of exposure I was getting, because I was getting a lot of exposure very early. And Frank's advice was, stick with the work. Don't go with the buzz. Don't go with the hype. Because in the work, there's no bullshit. You can't fake it in the work. The work doesn't care about you. The work doesn't know you, or doesn't know if you're famous or not. It doesn't know anything about you. In the work, you have to be pure. And so that became a really important relationship to me. We did a lot of projects. This is with Barry Diller at IAC. I worked with MoMA to move them into their new digs. During that time, I saw this transformation happening because the computer had been introduced, and I saw a kind of transformation from analog to digital. There was a kind of move to the digital world, and I saw that that was going to change practically everything about what we were doing. And I saw that there was actually a move from style design to design thinking, that in fact, the way that we were working could be applied to practically any problem. And that was because people organically brought more and more complex problems to me. So they came to me and said, I know you've never done this, but could you do this? The first building I did the communication for was Frank Gehry's concert hall, the Disney concert hall. I'd never done anything like it. He said, I don't care, I want you to do it. So that kind of, what Eileen mentioned as product agnostic, really happened organically over time, that people just asked me to do more and more complex things. And I realized that there was, in fact, this kind of new area developing that we now call enterprise design. So, we worked with Raymond Koolhaas, for instance, to design the future of the library in the home of Microsoft. We did the communication for the building, but we really worked on the strategy for the project. What's the purpose of a library when everything can be digital, all content can be held in zero space? What's the reason for it?